Hello students, now we are in the third sum in the exercise 2.2. Let us read the sum. They are given, actually in your textbook it will be available 2.18 the diagram figure number. In figure 2.18, if LM parallel to CB and LM, this is the LM parallel to, this will be parallel to CB, LM parallel to CB, okay, and LN parallel to this, LN parallel to CD, prove that AM divided by AB equal to AN divided by AD. This is a sum, okay. So first here the two triangle is there. One is ABC, one triangle ABC, and the one more triangle will be there, that is ADC. Here two triangles we can get. You can see that ADC one triangle, and the one more is ABC. Will you identify that? ABC, okay. So here for the ABC triangle, LN is the midpoint here. I mean L and M is the intersect the BC. Intersect AB and AC. Okay. So first we have to track in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, we can write this LM parallel to BC only. See, we can see here. If you turn the page like that, you can get now LM. This is the LM that parallel to BC, right? Okay. So that is the LM parallel to BC. We can write in triangle ABC, LM parallel to BC. Okay. So according to basic proportionality theorem, according to BPT means basic proportionality theorem. So we can get the two intersection here. So you can see one is AM divided by BM, and the one more is AL divided by LC, right? Okay, or CL, anyhow we can write. Okay, if we are closing like that, we can get that. Okay, so just you have to write that according to BPT theorem. What happened? AM divided by BM, AM divided by BM. So if LM is the intersecting line here, that equal to AL divided by LC, or LC first only how to take, LC divided by AL. We can write LC divided by AL. Both are same. However, we have to take, so both are same. So we have to take here BM also. If we are taken from here, we have to take this also, BM divided by AM. BM divided by AM equal to LC divided by AL. So by adding, we want to add 1 on both side, 1 on both side. So both the side you have to add 1. So B, from B we have taken, because from C we have taken here, no. So that's why CL or LC both are same, are divided by AL. Okay, BM divided by AM plus 1 equal to CL or LC both are same, CL divided by AL plus 1. Okay. So if you are taken a LCM AM here, AM equals what happened? BM plus 1 into AM will be AM only, BM plus AM. AM cancel, remaining BM here. So AM into 1 is AM plus 1 into 1 is AM only. Here if you are taken LCM AL equals, so AL cancelled, remaining CL plus 1 into AL is AL. Okay, so instead of BM plus AM, we can write it as BM plus AM equal to AB, right? Okay, so instead of BM plus AM, we can write AB divided by AM equal to AL. Instead of CL divided by AL, we can write AC, right? CL divided plus AL, CL plus AL equals AC divided by AL. Okay, so instead of that we can write, so therefore we can write in inverse also this. Okay, so therefore AM divided by AB equal to AL divided by AC. We can write its inverse also. So take this as equation 1. Okay, this is in triangle ABC. Next we have to move for the in triangle, one more triangle. I told you already in triangle. Which triangle? The second triangle, that is the ADC. In this triangle, if we are closing this triangle, we will get ADC. ADC. ADC is a LN. LN is the intersecting point here. I mean AN. According to BPT, AN divided by DN or DN divided by AN. However, we can take CL divided by AL. Okay. So like that we have to take that. So in triangle ADC, which is the intersecting line, that is the LN or NL. Okay, LN parallel to LN parallel to what? Parallel to DC or CD. However, we have to take. Okay, so that what happened? DN divided by AN equal to here, from here again CL divided by AL. So according to which theorem? According to BPT. I didn't write. You have to write that. According to BPT. BPT means basic proportionality theorem. Here also the same method, by adding 1 on both side, 1 on both the side. So you have to add 1 for the both the side. Why? The value will never change. If you cancel 1 also, it will become like that only. So dn divided by an plus 1 equal to cl divided by al plus 1. Again you have to take the LCM an here. If you have taken a LCM an get cancelled, remaining here dn. So here 1 will be there, 1 into an will be an only, an into 1 is an equal to, again LCM is al cancel, remaining will be in the numerator cl plus, here if it should be 1 into al will be al into 1 is al only, right? So according to the diagram, dn plus an equal to what happen here? ad, right? So ad divided by an equal to, and al plus cl we already had, that cl plus al equal to ac only, ac divided by al. Okay, so if we interchange that, we will get the same. That is, we can interchange this also. an divided by ad equal to, so ac divided by al. No changes in that. Okay, we can take this equation as a 2. Okay, from 1 and 2 what we can write? From equation 1 and 2, so what we can write? Both are equal to al divided by cac divided by al. Even here also ac divided by al. So we can write that as am divided by ab, am divided by ab equal to an divided by ad, right? Okay, am divided by ab, that equal to al divided by ac here, if it interchange. So both are al divided by ac, both are equal. So am divided by ab equal to an divided by ad we can write. So that thing only they are asking us to prove, that am divided by ab equal to an divided by ad. So this is proved. Okay, hope you will understand this. So let us move. According to the basic proportionality theorem only everything will be. So let us move for the next sum. I think in your textbook it will be 2.19. So if you have to see the diagram will be there in a textbook only. In figure 2.19 DE parallel to AC, this thing DE parallel to AC. Understand the question. DE parallel to, for this AC, and DF parallel to AE. One more intersecting line is there, DF parallel to AE for this. Okay, DF parallel to AE. Prove that, we want to prove that BF divided by FE equal to BE divided by EC. BE divided by EC. So let us take what they has given in a triangle. First we have to take a triangle ABC, then we have to take a triangle ABE. Okay, for the ABC and the ABE they have given a intersecting line. For a ABC the intersecting line will be DE, and for ABE the intersecting line will be DF. Don't get confusion because they only given. Yes, okay. First we have to take in triangle. In triangle, which triangle? The big triangle, that is the in triangle ABC. They only has given, that is the DE parallel to AC. DE parallel to DE, here they has given DE parallel to AC. So if DE parallel to AC, we can write this as AD divided by BD, and ABC we have taken no BE divided by EC. We can write as like that. Okay, according to BPT, according to BPT means basic proportionality theorem. What we can write, I told you already, BE divided by EC. Here BE, because AE is the intersecting line, that's why we don't want to take DF. F here BE divided by EC equal to, and here DE is the intersecting line, right? So that equal to BD divided by DA. BD divided by DA, right? Okay, this as, consider this as equation 1. And next one more triangle I told you, no, in triangle, which triangle I told you, ABE. One more intersecting line DF. So that's why we have to take ABE. ABE. Clear? So here they has given, what they has given, DF parallel to AE. So that's why AE has given, no, that's why we want to take triangle ABE only there. Okay, so that is DF parallel to AE there. So from according to BPT, here also according to BPT means basic proportionality theorem. So what happened according to BPT here? So we can write as BF divided by FE. Up to here only it will end, because AEB is the triangle. So BF divided by FE, BF divided by FE equal to, here it will be same, that is, what is that, BD divided by DA. Okay, BD divided by DA. Take this as equation 2. So from 1 and 2, what we can conclude from equation 1 and 2? So what we can write from 1 and 2, where what we can write, both are equal, no, BD divided by DE. Here also BD divided by DE. If both are equals, nothing but it should be BE divided by EC equal to BF divided by FE, right? Okay, that thing only they are asking. BF divided by FE equal to BE divided by EC, we can write. So hence it is proved. See, they are asking that thing only, BF divided by FE equal to BE, because in both the cases BD divided by DE, that equal to those. Hence it is proved. Did you understand? So let us move. Very easy proof. You have to get to know that. If you prove that, you will get a 3 mark. Definitely it should be. So anyone they will ask. In figure 2.50, 2.20, this diagram is also there in your textbook. DE parallel to OQ, we can, this is the figure actually, DE parallel to, for which it should be parallel, you have to get to know that, OQ. Okay, DE parallel to, this thing should be equal parallel to OQ, and DF, this DF parallel to OR. So show that EF parallel to QR. This thing EF parallel to QR we want to show. Okay, I told you already that converse of basic proportionality theorem we can use here. So if they are, if the intersecting points are cut each other. I mean, if we are proving PE divided by EQ equal to PF divided by FR, then both are parallel. Okay, converse of the basic proportionality theorem it should be. I mean, if any points is cut, it divides the two sides of the triangle in the same proportion, then the midpoint is parallel to the, or midline parallel to the one side of a triangle. That is the basic converse of the basic proportionality theorem. Here we have to prove that thing only. So let us take that first thing in triangle POQ. Why we have to take this triangle only POQ? Because they has provided DE parallel to OQ, right? Okay, for that sake we have to take in triangle DE parallel to OQ they has provided. No, that's why in triangle POQ, which triangle POQ, which is the parallel line DE parallel to OQ, right? They only given DE parallel to OQ. So according to BPT, what happened? According to BPT means basic proportionality theorem. So in this triangle what happened? Yeah, so we can write as PE divided by EQ, PE divided by EQ equal to PD divided by DO or OD. So according to BPT what happened? PE divided by EQ, PE divided by EQ equal to PD divided by DO. We can write as like that. Okay, so consider this is the equation 1. Okay, next triangle they only given DF. DF is parallel to OR, so that's why it is understood which triangle we want to take. That is, we have to take the PRO because DF parallel to OR. So next thing is in triangle, which triangle we want to take? That is the PRO. According to given we have to take the triangle. So what is that? They has given DF parallel to OR. DF, this is DF parallel to OR. So they has given. Next, according to, here also according to BPT means basic proportionality theorem. So what we can write here? PF divided by FR equal to, PF divided by FR equal to what happened? PD divided by DO. So take this as a 2. Okay, from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2. So here also we can see both are equal in both the cases. PD and DO divided by DO, that equal to PD divided by DO. PE divided by EQ. So we can write from 1 and 2, PE divided by EQ equal to, one more is PF divided by FR, if both are equal to the same. Okay, so then we can write, I told you according to the which theorem? Converse of BPT. According to converse of BPT, if the proportions are equal, then the midline is parallel to the QR. PE divided by EQ equal to PF divided by FR, if it should be like that. So according to the basic converse of BPT, very important. So we can write this is the midline or midline EF parallel to QR. So that is the proof. So hence it is proved. Hope you will understand this. Okay, the next remaining sums we have to prove in the next period. Thank you all. Try to understand the sum. Understanding is very important. Then it is easy. Within 2-3 steps you will get the 3 marks. Okay, hope you will understand better, and thank you all.